Fantastic. Matt, hello.
Hi, sweetheart.
Have you had any sleep?
A couple of hours, yeah.
And has it been fantastic? Has it sunk in?
Oh, no, it's not going to sink into it for a long while yet, I don't think. But it's kind of a good thing, you know, savouring it.
Oh, it's great. I mean, it is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, you are the nation's choice, which is not bad.
No, it's not bad going.
It's really, really good. Is it all just a bit of a blur? Can you remember everything very clearly from last night, or has it all got a bit...
Oh, no, last night was an absolute blur. I just remember... it was just... I was kind of treating it like every other Saturday, you know, that I've been going through for the last 10 weeks. It was just another show, another performance. And then you kind of let it hit you once you sang. That's it, you know. You're about to find out who's won.
Yeah, after
but
that...
I just couldn't wait to
I mean,
find
because
out.
it's been a long time. I mean, when was it the first time that you did the actual audition, the very, very first one? When was that?
That was way back in March, April.
Yeah, so
I
you've
mean,
been
it's the
living
whole
with this.
year, really.
It is totally. It is the whole year, isn't it?
When I started concentrating on X Factor, it was boiling hot. You know, and then
it's finished. Snow up to our bottoms.
I know.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's nuts, yeah.
But you know what? You really, from the very start, you know, people just really liked you, and that's something that you can't manufacture. You just, I think, in this show, you've got to be yourself, haven't you?
Yeah. I mean, I've said this to myself and to a few of my friends. You can't go onto something like this being someone else. You know, you can fake it in reality, you know, down the pub and things like that. But as soon as you're on camera in front of that many millions of people,
you're exposed.
You're exactly, and
you
the real
really
you.
are.
And I'm 27. I'm never going to change. You know,
Yeah.
I was never going to. If I, you know, when I was 17 or 16, then maybe I'd develop my personality a little bit, and it might go a bit wrong because of what's happening to me at the time. But being 27 and doing it, I can't change.
And I think also though you've dealt with it with real maturity because you are maybe that little bit more experienced, you know, that little bit older, if you like. I mean, you know, man in your prime, for goodness sake, you're a child.
Yeah, I'm aware.
but you have been able to deal with all the craziness probably in a lot better way. It's interesting what you say, you know, taking it every week at a time and just,
sure.
you know...
I mean, and I take my hat off to the guys in One Direction and Cher and Aiden. They're all so young as well, and they've dealt with it so amazingly.
Because it's hard. Well. It's really hard. You did say you took your hat off. Where is your hat?
I don't know. It's in my bag, in my lucky red bag somewhere.
Have you got a lucky bag?
Oh my God, Lorraine, it's terrible, right? Like, I'm so superstitious, and I put any kind of rubbish that I get, like old sweet wrappers or cigarette wrappers or anything like that, in my bag, and if I get through a round, then I don't take it out, so my bag is literally bursting with rubbish.
But that makes total sense. That I can completely understand
OCD
that.
mixed in with...
No, it's fine. You've got to have that there. How is your dad? Has he come down from the ceiling yet?
If he hasn't exploded already, he's great. You know, he's wanted... There we go. He wanted me to do this almost just as much as I have, you know, if not more sometimes. It frustrates me. He'd get wound up when I wasn't getting anywhere, and I was like, Dad, do you not think I want to do it just as much as you do, you know? But I'm not letting it get to me the way he is. So it's just the ultimate kind of gift back to... I mean, I'm very well. This is just a start. I mean, winning is just the start. The real work starts now. There's no guarantees. It's going to be a long, hard slog, but I'm heading in the right direction. Well,
I think because you've got that attitude and you're very level-headed, and you know that. You know you've got a lot of work to do. And obviously the singles out. I mean, you've already had a #1 single, of course, the Help for Heroes one. So that's already under your belt. But then you've got this Biffy Clyro single as well, one of my favourite bands. So that's fantastic. It's really, really good.
I mean, I just hope people take to it in the right way and take it in the right way.
Oh, I think they will for sure. Is it the kind of music that you want to do, or what do you really want to do? What's...
Yeah, I mean, I would love to be to sort of front a band at least. You know, because the kind of camaraderie you have in a band, especially if you go out on the road and stuff, and you want to share those experiences that you have on stage with someone, you know, so when you come off stage, you're buzzing, and then if you've got someone going, right, you need to get to this and that, it's like, well, come on, we just, you know, someone there to buzz with you and bounce around with, you know, that kind of thing. But this is all stuff to think about. I mean, I'm still in the bubble.
And you're in the X Factor bubble, exactly, and it is a bubble. It really is.
Yeah.
Now, the thing about the X Factor is it's so massive that you do get an awful lot of attention, some of it unwanted attention.
Sure.
And it seems that anybody that you look at, any girl you look at, you will be having a fling with.
Absolutely.
That's the thing. I mean, you and Rihanna now, because obviously that was, for goodness sake, there was flames coming out the telly. They didn't need the flames. There was chemistry there, young man. There was chemistry there.
Gosh, the girl is just amazing. And I just, you know, I'm sure there'll be someone rumoured somewhere that I'm doing.
But that's the thing, you have to just kind of accept it.
Well, exactly. I wouldn't want to think for a split second that I'd say something like that.
But it will happen. That will happen. That's the kind of. If there is a downside to this, that's the downside. That your life is there, you know, and anybody, they can say almost whatever they like in some ways, and you've just got to accept it.
Exactly.
Unfortunately.
And like with studio, I mean, it's such a close-knit environment. Like that little bubble. If you're even sat having lunch with someone you're in love the next day, it's like, shut up.
I'll tell you what, you and Danny got on very, very well. She really, I mean, I know you were thrilled when you won, but she was beside herself.
Well, I mean, I was just so happy to do it for her, you know, to kind of justify her faith that she had in me in Queensland when she sent us through to the live shows. You know, she took a risk on all of us, really. There was 8 people to choose from. She chose us 3, and I was so happy for her.
Yeah, it was actually really good for her, to be honest. She's proved a lot.
And she's been so good with all the boys, you know, better than anyone.
Very, very, very supportive, actually, you're right. Now, loads and loads and loads of emails. I can't get through all of them, but lots of people were saying... Now, Sarah, this is an interesting one from Sarah J. She says, I'm glad you never needed it, but what song would you have lined up as your Save Me song? I mean, you were never in the bottom 2, you were never anywhere near it. I mean, you were... But if you had to...
If I had to, we originally had Thank You by Alanis Morissette.
Oh, nice.
And I just absolutely love that song.
Yeah.
And it got changed to the Carpenters version of Ticket to Ride by the Beatles.
Ah, OK. But you didn't have to?
No, I mean, I enjoyed singing the song, and I said a couple of times, I was like, you know, I'd actually really like to sing it, but if I do sing it, it means I'm in the bottom 2.
So you don't really want to?
So I'm glad I didn't.
Look. Nathan in Wigan says, can I have your paintbrushes? Because you're not going to need them anymore, you see.
Yeah, I don't have many. But yeah, of course you can. You can have the old stiff ones that I've got sat around in the garage.
Yeah, so Nathan, you can have that, because I don't think you're going to be going back to that, love. Absolute joy to talk to you.
And
really,
yourself,
really.
Lorraine, thank you.
Good luck for the future.
Thank you
and
very
try and
much.
get some sleep at some point. At some point, Matt, thank you so much.
Thank you, sweetheart.
And that's it from today.